Assalamualaikum. My name is Nelly Adrenalim and my metric number is 301479. On behalf of Group 13, I present our analysis of Sam Darby Berhad Strategic Change Management in the Post-Pandemic Era for the BPMHK3063 Change Management course. The COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented disruption, significantly impacting core Sam Darby sectors like automotive, industrial equipment, and property development. During lockdown, the company faced severe supply chain disruption, declining consumer demand, and halted production. Post-pandemic recovery, however, shifted consumer behavior towards electric vehicle, sustainability, and digital solutions. This dynamic compels Sam Darby and re-evaluate strategies and initiate major internal transformation to remain competitive. Founded in 1910, Sam Darby Berhad has evolved into a leading Malaysian multinational, operating in 18 countries with over 30,000 employees. Key strategic shifts include with the 2007 merger, creating the world's largest palm oil plantation group, and the 2017 demerger, which focused the business on industrial and motor. With strong Asia-Pacific influence, Sam Darby is renowned for its sustainable practices, strategic foresight, and operational flexibility, making it an exemplary case for examining change management in a volatile market.
Next, I'll be presenting on Sam Darby Berhad, a highly relevant and impactful case study in the area of strategic change management. We choose Sam Darby Berhad because of its exceptional ability to navigate complex and rapidly evolving business environment, especially in the post-pandemic period. As a large multinational conglomerate operating across the automotive, industrial equipment, and property development sectors, industry that was significantly disrupted by COVID-19. Sam Darby offers valuable insights into how an organization can not only survive but strategically evolve. Its history of bold decisions, including major demergers in 2007 and 2017, reflects an action-oriented mindset. And in the face of pandemic-driven challenge such like supplies, change breakdowns, changing consumers' demands, and the urgent push for digital transformation, Sam Darby didn't retreat. Instead, it responded with strategic focus, innovation, and agility.
Hi, my name is Nur Shamila binti Ismawadi and my metric number is 301179. I will be presenting the key changes using the 7S model. There are three most critical components of the 7S model, which is strategy, structure, and system. Each of these hard elements went through drastic transformation within the post-pandemic context, proving the company's commitment to resilience, adaptability, and long-term viability. The first element is strategy. During pre-pandemic, Sam Darby had a diversified portfolio in automotive, industrial, property, and healthcare. The strategy focused on growing across Asia-Pacific through partnership with strong international brands. While during post-pandemic, they refocused their strategy by selling 50% of their stake in Ramsay, Sam Darby Healthcare, and doubling down on automotive and industrial sectors. Their 2024 acquisition of UMW strengthened their automotive dominance. They also started investing in green energy like a solar power industrial park in Perak. This marks a shift toward more focused, sustainable, and digital growth. The second element is structure. During pre-pandemic, the company had a traditional structure with each business unit operating separately. There was limited collaboration or integration between the divisions. While post-pandemic, after acquiring UMW, Sam Darby reorganized its internal structure to integrate operations, cut duplication, and improve communication. This new structure allowed quicker decision-making and made the company improve internal communication and responsiveness. And the last element is system. During pre-pandemic, Sam Darby's systems were outdated and rely heavily on manual processes. Many departments still use legacy systems, which slow their efficiency. While during post-pandemic, they already fast-tracked their digitalization. In plantation, they introduced automation and AI via Project Infinity, while in automotive, they improved digital customer experience and adopted enterprise resources planning, which is ERP system, to unify operations. They also supported hybrid working through digital tools. These system changes boost their digital resilience and help them adapt better to future uncertainties.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Luqman Hakim bin Wan Zainuddin. My matric number is 301349. So I'll be present about external and internal pressure on SAMDB post-pandemic. After the pandemic, SAMDB faced pressure from both outside and inside the company. Externally, they responded to EV demand, green rules and tech changes by buying UMW and going digital. Internally, they improved efficiency, focused on key sectors, and supported sustainability through projects like Project Infinity. These changes made SAMDB more agile and future-ready.
Hello, my name is Aisha Azla binti Jahaluddin, and now we will quickly explore the types of changes and main objectives driving SAMDB current initiatives. The changes are categorized into three areas, which is strategy, structure, and system. First, we will undergo strategy, which is SAMDB are undergoing a transformational change with the acquisition of UMW Holdings Berhad. This is a major shift, consolidating market share and focusing on their core automotive and industrial businesses, aiming for long-term growth. Next is their structure, which is experiencing a transitional change. This involves streamlining operations, consolidating overlapping functions, and redesigning our reporting hierarchy. The objective here is to enhance efficiency, foster synergy, and enable faster decision-making, particularly as they integrate UMW's operation. Finally, in systems, SAMDB are implementing developmental changes. This includes vital upgrades like enhanced ERP integration, expanded e-commerce platforms, and exciting Project Infinity, which introduces AI-driven system and automation like UGVs. These efforts are geared towards improving productivity, operational efficiency, and tackling labor shortages through digital resilience. In essence, SAMDB are strategically transforming, structurally transitioning, and systemically developing.
To analyze SAMDB change process, we use two well-established frameworks, Lewin's change management model and the perpetual transition management model. Okay, starting with Lewin's model, in the unfreezing stage, SAMDB acknowledged the major disruption caused by COVID-19, such as broken supply chains and shift in customer behavior, like the increased demand for electric vehicles. They respond by divesting non-core businesses, including the 2023 exit from Ramsey's SAMDB Healthcare, signaling a clear focus on high-growth areas. During the moving stage, they took bold action by acquiring UMW Holdings in 2024. This helped them consolidate their automotive business. They also implemented new systems like the ERP, increased automation through initiatives like Project Infinity, and expanded digital sales channels. In the refreezing stage, SAMDB institutionalized these changes by promoting hybrid work, aligned KPIs with digital and sustainability goals, and embedding ESG principles throughout the organization. Next, we applied the perpetual transition management model. COVID-19 served as the trigger layer, forcing SAMDB to confront operational weaknesses and shifting market demands. In the vision layer, they articulate a new direction to lead in sustainable digital-enabled industries, including investment in green energy and smart property development. At the conviction layer, they empower leadership and project team as change agents, engaging employees through hybrid work models and digital tools. And finally, the maintenance layer, they ensure the long-term impact of the changes through continuous improvement like AI plan station, ESG monitoring, and regular feedback system to reinforce cultural shifts. In summary, Sam Darby's post-pandemic transformation highlights how large, diversified companies can use structured chain model to drive sustainable long-term success.
Next, I will talk about 5 changes during post-pandemic transformation. During its post-pandemic transformation, Sam Darby Berhad faced several major challenges. So, firstly, many employees resisted digital changes and hybrid work. The company tackled this by offering training, workshops, and open communication to build trust. Secondly, global supply chain disruption affected their automotive and industrial operation. To fix this, they diversified suppliers, adopted digital supply tools, and partnered more with local vendors. Thirdly, high implementation costs were also a concern. Sam Darby addressed this by choosing cost-effective digital solutions and using green financing and government support. Next, the company also struggled with a rigid hierarchical culture, so they encouraged collaborative leadership and gave more freedom to business units. Finally, aligning ESG goals across different divisions was tough. They solved this with a centralized ESG system, scorecards, and performance tracking. Through this action, Sam Darby showed resilience, adaptability, and a clear vision for the future. Thank you.
Building on our understanding of the changes, let's now look at the effective recommendations to navigate them successfully. Firstly, for strategy, Sam Darby need to improve communication. This means proactive messaging, clearly explaining the why behind major strategic shifts like the UMW acquisition or healthcare divestment. They could also foster multi-directional communication using town halls and digital dashboards to engage all levels of the organization. Secondly, regarding structure, our recommendation is to foster collaboration. They will achieve this through cross-divisional teams, potentially adopting a metric structure to integrate UMW effectively. They should also appoint internal change agents to champion transformation and critically clarify roles and reporting lines to prevent any confusion. Finally, for system, the key is to standardize digital transformation. This involves applying a unified framework with consistent KPIs, timelines, and system across all units. They should also implement a phased rollout for new system, ensuring continuous feedback. And crucially, Sam Darby should focus on upskilling their staff, training them in data analytics and automation to support new system and bridge any digital skill gaps. This recommendation will guide Sam Darby in successfully managing their ongoing transformations.
Next is strategies to sustain long-term organizational change. The first strategy is to build a future-ready workforce. To stay competitive in the long run, Sam Darby must invest in continuous learning and upskilling initiatives that equip employees with essential digital skills, data literacy, and knowledge of emerging technologies like AI and ESG. Encouraging internal mobility and cross-functional development helps the workforce become more adaptable and resilient. By building a strong learning culture, employees are empowered to innovate and respond to change, ensuring the organization can evolve with market demands. The second strategy is strengthen strategic partnerships. Sam Darby can sustain transformation by collaborating with external partners like tech firms, research centers, universities, and startups. These partnerships create a shared space for innovation, allowing the company to co-develop new solutions, learn faster, and adapt to upcoming trends. Being part of industry networks also supports benchmarking and knowledge exchange, which helps Sam Darby respond quickly to complex market changes and uncertainties. The last strategy is cultivate strong change leadership. To include change in its culture, Sam Darby needs to empower change champions across all departments who can guide and support others through transformation. Leaders should be evaluated based on their change efforts, and open communication must be encouraged to build trust and accountability. With a strong, people-driven leadership model, the company can foster a positive environment where continuous improvement and change are embraced from the ground up.
Sam Darby effectively navigated post-pandemic uncertainty by strategically applying established change management framework. The 7S model for alignment, leveraging change model for internal transformation and the perpetual transition model for sustainability. Key initiatives included strategic refocusing through divestment from non-core businesses, the acquisition from UMW Holding to strengthen its core automotive business, and comprehensive implementation of digital tools and automation. These steps ensure SAMW remains agile, customer-focused, and technologically competitive. Despite challenges like employee resistance, rising costs, and supply chain disruption, SAMW responded proactively. They invested in training and transparent communication, strengthened local vendor relationships, and promoted flexible hybrid work model. Critically, the company embedded ESG metric and sustainability goals across all divisions, ensuring change was not merely managed but systematically institutionalized for continuous improvement and innovation.